Welcome to Vision Forward's Tech Connect Live, connecting you to the world of assistive technology. And now, here are your hosts, Corey and Luke.
Hello, and welcome once again to Vision Forward Tech Connect. We have got an excellent show lined up for you today. We are going to be meeting Corey's close friend, Arthur Indigo, otherwise known as AI. Yes, he's come to visit us once more. Now, in the show
you know
email...
that if anyone didn't watch our previous
they won't have a clue
post,
what we're talking
no
about.
idea what you're talking about with Arthur Indigo.
No, they won't. If you don't know what we're talking about, go watch our previous video. There's a good incentive for you.
Do it after this, though.
Yes, after this, yes, please. But yes, we are going to be looking at some AI tools today. Now, we had advertised that we were going to be looking at the OrCam's new feature, which will be linked to ChatGPT or to GPT-4 and be able to tell us information. However, although that was supposed to release last week, that has not released, sadly. So we have been waiting. We were told it was going to release at any time.
We were hoping yesterday, we were told.
Yes.
So the fight of the century that we had been advertising for the last month will have to be a different fight of the century.
It's going to be a whole new fight, yes.
Yeah.
So we are keeping the same theme for the show, but we are instead going to be facing Be My AI against the Envision Glasses. Now, is it Envision that we did in the last live show?
Yeah,
Corey,
so I think
so
we were off for Halloween. We were off for Thanksgiving.
We were.
But I believe the session right before that was on the Envision Glasses.
Yeah.
But at that point, they had just announced their GPT integration. Specifically, they already had it for the document reading, the read document, but they didn't have it for their scene description.
That's right, yeah.
Which they now have added, and ours is updated. So we can now put the GPT integration of Envision Glasses against the GPT integration of Be My Eyes and their Be My AI, because you had a real big question at the end of one of our last videos where I also referred to Beaker from Muppets, and you had no idea who Beaker was.
That is correct,
which I think is shocking to me.
I just want to say to people watching, we have a bit of a live studio audience, and when Corey just said that I didn't know who Beaker was,
exactly.
there were audible gasps coming from the audience.
They actually are getting up and walking out because they are so just disgusted that you didn't know who Beaker was.
And understandably as well.
Yeah, speaking of, I guess maybe that's a good segue we can jump over. We do have some distinguished guests joining us. This is actually the first time that we are filming in front of a live studio audience, which I've always wanted to say, and now we get to, and it actually is truthful.
Yeah.
But we have some guests from the Wisconsin Council of the Blind here, located in Madison, Wisconsin. And so we are going to switch cameras so that they can
and there we go.
them.
So now everybody can see them.
2, 3, now I got to unmute them. Should be that one.
Yes. Would you care to say hello, our distinguished audience?
Good morning, everybody. We are so thrilled to be at Vision Forward and get to watch the Corey and Luke show. It's incredibly entertaining.
We should actually call it that.
That's a great name.
I think so. I think it's really better than Tech Connect. I'm Denise Jess, the Executive Director with the Wisconsin Council of the Blind and Visually Impaired. So much enjoying our tour and visit today with folks from Vision Forward. With me is Lori Werbekis, our Fund Development Director at the Council, Bob Jacobson, our Communications Director, and Amy Werf, our Education and Vision Services Director. And for those who don't know us, many of your white canes come through the Wisconsin Council of the Blind and Visually Impaired. Our mission is to promote the dignity and empowerment of people in Wisconsin living with vision loss through advocacy, education, and vision services. And we love our collaborative relationship with you all. So thanks so much for giving us a couple minutes at the mic. We really appreciate it.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Like I said, being our first live studio audience, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, it's a whole new experience for us.
But we'll return back to the Corey and Luke show.
Yeah. So if you see any tomatoes flying in our direction or hear any boos over the mic, you'll know where they're coming from.
I hope that the GPT integration, the AI, will let me know that it's coming.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see how well it works.
I'd rather not test it out, but I guess if we have to do it for the show, we'll do it.
Indeed, we will. So Corey, I don't remember, have we talked about Be My AI on the show before?
No, we haven't, not on the show, although I think we've talked about the Be My Eyes app. And for those that aren't familiar really quickly, it is a free smartphone app for both iPhone and Android, and it allows you to connect to a volunteer who then has access to your camera and microphone. So basically, if you're familiar with Ira or something like that, or even FaceTime, which is kind of the same thing, but basically it allows you to connect to a sighted volunteer to quickly accomplish some tasks, or if you have questions for them. What they've integrated, though, over the last, I think it's actually been out for a little bit now, but they've integrated the GPT and have added this now Be My AI, which is a tab down at the bottom of the app, and allows you to do really, I guess, 3 things. First, you can take a picture and have it describe the picture to you, and we're going to actually show a bunch of examples because it's more than just describing a picture. We're sort of used to the description of a picture, but this takes it to a whole nother level. You can then follow up with questions about that picture, and one of the cool things about the GPT model is that it kind of remembers your conversation.
It does, yeah.
So you can sort of build questions off of previous things, and it's smart enough to do it. And then the last thing, too, is the ability to import pictures either from your photo roll, or let's say somebody texts you a picture. You can have it described by Be My AI, which we'll show as well, too, and then giving you really cool access to some of the images that people might send you.
Indeed. So we're going to be looking at all of these different things. So it's quite exciting. And how much does the app cost, Corey?
The app is completely free.
Excellent.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
And we had just our last video that we. I'm going to be like a kid here. The last video we dropped last week.
Don't forget to smash that like button, everybody.
The last video that we produced that came out last week, Thursday, is actually all on Be My AI, and we dive deeper into it. So if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that after you watch the Envision one, after you watch this one.
That's a lot of watching.
So, hopefully you have nothing going on the rest of the day.
Hopefully you're not busy today. All right, so we have a list of tasks here. Now, I will say before we start that we did talk to OrCam about their updates, and if you are a keen OrCamite, is that a thing?
OrCammer?
OrCammer, yeah, I like that, yeah. If you're a keen OrCammer, then you probably are already aware of the feature that's built into the My Eye, which is the What's in Front of Me feature. Now, currently, What's in Front of Me only recognizes about 6 different items. So we're talking, I think, like doors. Check. Windows. Check. Rounded containers. Did you know that one?
What about if you have a square container?
No, it's only rounded. It's very specific. Yeah.
I actually drink coffee out of a square cup, so it's not going to help me.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
It's not going to help me. Okay.
So rounded containers.
Yeah.
Okay. Also computer screens. And there's a couple of other ones as
I wonder how they decided what were the 6 important things that you would want.
Not sure where rounded containers came from.
Well, I'm guessing that's so generic, like cups,
that's true.
Bottles, things like that. It gets better.
Yeah, but anyway, so that it's very limited at the moment. But with the new update, they have confirmed that it is going to be a GPT-4 integration type thing, like we're going to be looking at in this session today. And it's going to be very similar in that you will be able to take a picture of whatever the camera is looking at. It will describe the picture to you, and then you will be able to ask questions. So it's going to be basically identical to the things that we're looking at today.
And we've said this, and we had a little quick conversation at the end of the Be My AI video, where all of these products, and I think we're going to start to see more and more products, and we've talked about this, where I think portables and desktop CCTVs, but they're all integrating the same thing. They're integrating the GPT-4 model. I think the question is, and what's interesting is how each of these companies then... What information are they presenting? Because it's not exactly the same. Something's going on in the background, and we'll see that today, where these companies are either, whatever they're putting in, asking specific questions about it, the information that is provided is different. So I think that's going to be the very interesting part, is which company does it the best.
And that's kind of what we're looking at today with the Envision Glasses and the Be My AI. Now, OrCam have confirmed, just going back to OrCam for a second, they have confirmed that you will need to be connected to the internet for their What's in Front of Me feature to work once the update is implemented. And there's 2 ways to do that. You can either be connected to Wi-Fi, or you could be connected to your phone hotspot, which is really the same thing. But you can also be connected via Bluetooth to your phone, and then through the app that they have, then that will actually allow you to connect to the internet.
Oh, so it can do it through,
Yeah. So.
And that's also true about the Be My AI. I mean, that's on your cell phone, And so that is going to need internet as well,
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yeah, that's the same with any of these
And then
things.
the same with the Envision glasses.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are either Wi-Fi or running hotspot off your phone. So
Indeed.
you're right. You're going to need internet no matter which device you're using.
Indeed, you will. But interestingly, for OrCam, this is the only feature that you need internet for. So
Yes.
it's kind of a new thing for them. Now, if anybody is using any of these tools, we would love you to put it in the chat because we want to know what people's experiences are using them.
Yeah.
So feel free to put that down in the chat there, and we will read out whatever comments we get in the chat. All right, so we have a list here of, let's have a look. We have 6 different items, and we are going to be testing Be My AI versus Envision. Corey, you are going to be operating these devices.
I am the operator today.
You are the operator. Do you
Because
have
I am blind.
Yes,
And
exactly. So this is
we
a
thought
real world.
scientifically that
Exactly.
would make the most sense.
We are all about science on this show, as anybody watching will know.
Yeah.
So we have a list of 6 items.
Yes.
Now, are you going to do Envision first, or are you going to do Be My AI first, or is it going to change depending on how you're feeling?
I think that it should be alphabetical.
Okay, that sounds confusing.
we should always
So it's
start
always going to
with
be
B.
My AI.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, there we go. So we're going to do Be My AI
We're going to
first.
keep it scientific.
Yes,
That's-
science is very important. And our first task is going to be to read a menu.
Okay.
Okay, so Corey, are you ready?
Sure. Let me get. Oop, jeez. All right, let me get my phone because we're going to start with that. And let's get the Be My Eyes open. Oh, maybe I closed it. Let's try this. Open Be My Eyes. Okay, hand me a
Okay,
menu.
here is a menu. Now, you don't know what menu this is at the moment.
I don't actually.
Okay, so we're going to find out what menu this is, and hopefully we're going to find out what's on the menu, and then hopefully we're going to be able to ask some further questions about what might be on there.
So I have the app open. I've chosen the Be My AI tab down at the bottom. Right above that, again, sort of right in the center, close to the bottom of the screen, I'm going to find a Take Photo button. So I'm going to hold this up and take a picture.
Take picture. Button.
We'll see if I can line it up good here.
Take picture. Dimmed.
There we
Analyzing
go. Oh,
picture.
I have my
Please wait.
sound muted, so we're missing the cool.
Uh-oh.
Great mode.
There we go. Now we're back.
Yeah, all of these devices, they all seem to play a little tune as they're processing.
They do.
Yeah, and it's like a nice little ditty that you can listen to while you're waiting for it to process.
Here we go.
The image is a menu from Jimmy John's, a sandwich shop. It is divided into several sections with different sandwich options and other offerings. The sections are as follows.
Okay, so they gave me just a little bit now, and now I can swipe. There's more information, so
Okay.
it breaks it kind of into paragraphs here. So I can swipe through.
Dash 8 sub sandwiches.
So 8-inch sub sandwiches.
Giant club sandwiches.
Ooh, giant club, look out.
Slims.
Slims, that's me, I'm slim.
Low carb lettuce wrap.
Who would get a low carb lettuce wrap?
My wife.
Really?
Yeah, you can talk to her.
Why even bother?
Freebies.
So now we've got all these sections here. Now we're going to try something.
Okay.
We know now that we have these sections, and one of them was called sides. I am going to use the Ask Question button to now ask Be My AI a question, and I'm going to say what is under the sides section.
Ooh,
that's
okay.
that's going to be we're going to try it and see how it
All right,
works.
let's find out.
Ask more.
So I'm going to do Ask More,
Message. Text field. Message.
use dictation. What is under the sides section?
Inserted what is under the side
Okay.
section. Clear text. Send message.
And let's see what happens.
Send please wait. Be My AI is writing a message.
And so now the message is being sent off to GPT.
Under the side section, the options listed are real potato chips or jumbo kosher dill pickle, extra load of meat, extra cheese or extra avocado spread, hot peppers, cookie or brownie. Please let me know if you need more information on any of these items.
There you go. Now,
Pretty awesome.
so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
So we're able to kind of, and we've said this before, but that's one of the things that's always been lacking with OCR is when you take a picture, you pretty much have to read from top to
Yes.
bottom. You can maybe skip ahead by sentence, but now the ability to ask it a question and almost get back to what it was like visually to visually scan something.
Yeah.
This is getting much closer to that.
And one of the powerful things about it is you can literally ask a question as if you were asking another person. So there's no rigid way that you
Yes.
have to ask the question. It's just however it comes to your mind will pretty much do the job.
I'm going to ask it one more question, and then we remember now, you got to help me because we got to do this exact scientific for the glasses. But now I'm just going to ask it if there's any turkey subs. So the last question we asked was about the sides, but it shouldn't matter. So let's do,
Delete what is under the side section.
is there any turkey subs?
Inserted is there any turkey subs? Numbers, space.
Oops.
Call a volunteer.
No, I don't want to
Add
do that.
pitch, call, Be My AI, your message. What is under the Be My AI, call a volunteer, add pitch, message, clear text, send
There we
message.
go. We'll send this
message,
off.
please wait. Be My AI is writing a
Corey
message.
definitely does not order turkey subs
No,
from Jimmy John's
number
every
4
week.
turkey tom.
No, he doesn't know anything
There are
about
30
that.
subs on the menu. Here are the options.
Okay,
Number
so
3 totally tuna registered. Number 4 turkey tom registered.
Oh.
Number 7 smoked ham club. Number 11 country club registered.
So
My AI.
why is it? So it's interesting.
Yeah.
It did it, but it did it wrong.
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand why it's telling you number 3 about the tuna.
Does the tuna
does not have-
also have turkey in it?
No, it does not. Unless the description says something about made with turkey meat or something. I'm not really
It turns
sure.
out that every
But
sub
then-
is made from
Well,
turkey meat.
it also they also did the ham too, but
Okay.
but it did give me number 4 turkey tom. So
Okay.
it did okay.
Corey, can we ask what is on the turkey tom? I'm curious.
Oh my gosh.
My AI.
Getting crazy here.
Add
Okay,
call and add
let's
message.
ask
Text
another
field.
question.
Message.
What is on the turkey tom?
Inserted what clear. Send message. Send please
go.
wait. My AI is writing a message.
Now remember, we got to do these exactly for.
Yeah, Jonathan, I hope you're paying
Number
attention.
4 turkey tom registered is described as having fresh sliced turkey breast, topped with lettuce, tomato,
Mm.
and mayo. It's listed as a sub sandwich under the 8 sub sandwiches section.
There you go.
Very nice.
Now we got to try one more.
We do? Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, the prices are not listed.
They are not listed.
I
that's
want to
correct.
ask it a question
Yes.
of how much the turkey tom is.
Yes.
I'm curious if it's smart enough to go like out on the internet and find out for me.
Okay, let's find out.
So let's find out.
Turkey tom.
How much is the turkey tom?
Inserted out. Be my inverted call add pick message. Clear send message. Send message. Please wait.
go.
Be my AI is writing a message.
Too much for you, sir.
Be my AI. The image does not provide the price for the number 4 turkey tom registered. For
No.
the most accurate and current pricing, it would be best to visit the Jimmy John's website or contact the local Jimmy John's restaurant.
All right.
directly.
Good advice.
Would you like to know anything else from the menu?
No, and there you go. All right,
I
so
wonder, Corey, I
Yes, sir.
wonder, because I think it could go out to the internet and find the prices.
Well, it's
but
funny-
I wonder whether it doesn't want to.
well, that's Arthur is tired. I will stick to this. There was one time where we got it to do it.
Yes.
All right, now
Did
we're
it,
gonna.
wait, though. Did it actually tell us the price that time?
It gave me a range
Okay.
of prices, but I've never been able to get it back again.
No.
All right, I am now putting the Envision glasses on, and we're going to try to wake it up, and it should be going to our Bluetooth. Oh, look at that.
Very nice.
All right, we're going to go, and we're going to try the same thing.
Okay.
Settings, home, instant text, scan text.
There we go. We'll do scan text. Did you do it?
Move document up or your head down.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, it's starting to fall in. Must have got it, though.
So let's see what we get. Corey, I'm sad to say we've lost our live studio audience.
I don't know if that's.
I'm going to cut to the table, and there's nobody there.
I don't know if that's them trying to tell us something. No, we knew they were leaving.
Yes,
They were just coming for a bit. All right, so it's processing.
So
Now
speed could be one comparison point
Yeah,
here.
for sure.
Yeah. This one seems to be a little slower than the Be My AI. Now, are you on the Wi-Fi on your phone, Corey, or are you
No,
using
it's
phone
Wi-Fi on the whatchamacallit.
It is. We're on the
Our
same
Wi-Fi.
network.
Reader.
Okay.
Established in Charleston, Illinois 1983 to add to students OPA. Heading,
Sure.
and general dating ability.
What?
Heading, Jimmy John's
Oh, there
Steak
it got
Hey.
it. Okay.
World's greatest gourmet
All right,
sandwiches.
let's stop this.
Okay, so my bag.
So now I'm going to ask it a question. So this one didn't really sit and describe it, but that's not what we were doing here. We were more we did the read document, which basically reads the document.
Yes, so like a
But-
standard OCR.
Exactly. So now what we're going to do, though, is use the Ask Envision, and we're going to say, what is under the side section? Now, I guess it's not exactly scientific because this didn't actually tell us. There were sides we're using it based off of
Well, we
our
know.
last
We
one,
know.
but we're
It's
still
okay.
going to try it. What options are under the sides section?
If anybody in the chat can remember what options were on the side section, sorry,
You can't.
type them into the chat.
Well, now it's gonna. Now it messed it up because it's still listening to us.
Everybody be quiet.
Okay. No, you're
Envision is answering your question.
I'm interested to what it's going to come
The
up with.
options under the side
there we go.
Oh, there
section
we go.
include soda pop, chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin cookies, dill pickle, and chips.
Yeah, that sounded the same to me.
It's
Continue asking
different.
a
They
question
had
about this document. Press
extra
and hold the
meats.
hint
They had
button.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
avocado.
One finger
Yeah.
swipe down
So
to
there
go
was
back to the reader.
it was different information.
Can I eyeball the menu by
Yeah.
any chance?
Now
I'm curious.
now I need to ask it the next question, which was
This is what it says, okay?
Yeah.
Soda pop, chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin cookie, real potato chips or jumbo kosher dill pickle,
Yeah.
extra extra lead of meat? What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, extra cheese or extra avocado.
So it skipped those.
Okay. Maybe
All right.
maybe it didn't get them in the picture.
So then the next question I asked was, is there any turkey subs?
Yes, you did.
All right, we'll do that. Are there any turkey subs?
Envision is answering your question. Yes, there are
that was
turkey
fast.
subs available at Jimmy John's.
Okay, good.
Continue asking a question
Okay.
about this document.
Now,
press and hold
so
the
now I
end
guess I'll
button.
ask what's on the
Do a
turkey sub,
one-finger
because that was the
swipe
next
down
one we
to go
did.
back
Okay.
to the reader.
What is on the turkey tom?
Envision is answering your question.
Here it goes. Very varying
On the
in
Turkey
speed.
Tom sandwich, you will find freshly sliced turkey breast, lettuce, tomato, and mayo.
Good.
Sounds good.
Last question was how much? We'll just
Yes.
try that quick.
Continue asking a question about this document.
How much is the turkey tom sub?
Envision is answering your question. The price of the Turkey Tom sub may vary depending on the location and any
Very
current
similar.
promotions.
Okay.
It is advisable to check the menu
Oh,
or
there
contact
you
the
go.
specific
There
Jimmy
you go.
John's store for accurate pricing information.
Okay, so real quickly,
Yes.
Continue asking a question about this document.
information. Sorry, hold on, let's get out of here. Information was
Home.
different.
Yes. Which was the more useful?
Be My AI.
That's what I
It
thought.
immediately broke it down into sections so that I could then ask a follow-up question to read me something under a specific section.
Yes.
It said when I said, "Is there any turkey subs?" It listed them, even though it got some wrong. But the turkey tom was in there.
Yes.
So I will still consider that useful.
Okay.
And then when I asked what was on it, that was identical between the two, no difference.
Yeah, interestingly, when you asked the Envision about the turkey, if there was any turkey subs, it just said yes.
Yeah, yes, there are turkey subs
Yes.
available on the menu, but
Okay.
didn't tell me which one.
Yes.
So, and then the other thing that we noticed too is speed. I do believe that the processing, both the processing of the original image and any follow-up questions was faster. Now,
I don't know about that. I've got to be honest with you.
Well-
Because the first time you took a picture with the Envision, it was slow, but then the subsequent times are quite fast.
yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I guess maybe you're right. One of the things I find the asking the question that was pretty quick with the Envision glasses.
Yes.
So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe.
I think people should put in the chat which one they think
Yeah,
did a better
if
job.
that's a good. Let's let science
We'll let the
decide.
people,
Yeah.
we'll let science decide. There.
All right, so that is task number 1, and we're
Very
giving
good.
it to Be My AI for that.
Okay. So Be My AI is 1 point in the lead so far.
No, actually, we're doing stars.
Oh,
But
I'm
one
sorry.
gold
We
star.
are 1 gold star in the lead with Be My AI so far.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking we will switch to the actual environment recognition.
Okay, that sounds good.
So, I believe that we may have something potentially in the chat here. Jonathan?
Yes, we have a comment from Alex Wallace.
Hello, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Yes, he's saying that he's had issues with the Envision glasses where, specifically with the battery, it would run down even while he had it shut down.
Oh, geez.
And finds that it has like a 30% is like anything lower than that, and it could die. At
It
any
just
moment.
could go at
crazy.
any. I've not used it extensively enough to
No.
know. I mean, it's been on my desk for a few days and still was charged. But I haven't used it. So that's good information, and that would make sense. I mean, to a certain extent, the Envision glasses, the battery is significantly smaller than like a phone.
Oh, yeah.
Just because of the build
Now,
of
you
it.
could,
but-
though, you could connect the Envision to an external battery if you did need
Yeah,
extra
USB-C.
juice.
You
Yes.
could go. Yep, absolutely.
So that would be an
But
option. But that's a good tip there. Alex.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Appreciate that.
He's also cautioning us that the Envision glasses are based off of legacy hardware, no
Yes.
longer manufactured by Google.
Yeah, and
so
I think
they're not picking this up any longer.
I'd be curious, Alex, and I'm not 100% sure. I know they discontinued the Google Glass, but the last I heard, and maybe it's changed now, is they were still manufacturing, but only for like developer, like Envision wanting to make these. You can't just buy them. But I'm wondering if they changed that because these glasses are exactly what Ira first started doing.
that was a long time ago.
When they first launched using Google Glass, and they look the same. So,
Yeah.
but maybe the processors, I don't know.
Google Enterprise number 2, I believe.
What is it?
The model is Google Enterprise
Okay.
2, I
Gotcha.
believe. So that doesn't mean anything to me because I don't know when that
Well, it's
released.
better than
So
1.
It's definitely better than 1. How?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it
Well,
definitely is because it has
double.
a 2. Yeah, everybody knows the 2s are always better than 1s.
Doubly good.
For example, Godfather 2.
Better
Superior
than-
to the first film.
No.
Well, that's what people say.
Speaking of sequels,
That's
we do have a
ridiculous.
second comment.
Oh, that
please.
was amazingly
Yeah,
good,
nice
Jonathan.
segue,
Wow.
dude.
So Diane is saying that she's found that Be My Eyes is a lot faster.
Ooh, well, thank you, Diane.
Okay.
Yes, that's a good tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's always good to hear from people who are using these on a daily basis because Corey and I, you know, obviously we use them for work and stuff like that, but it's not necessarily all the time as some other people in the
Yeah,
audience.
I haven't incorporated it because I haven't exactly. Although actually, I take that back. I did start using it for some cooking instructions 2 nights ago on something. So anyway.
And I know that you like ChatGPT for writing your.
Actually, everything I'm saying today has been scripted by GPT. I've memorized it.
Corey keeps shouting across the office to me saying, "Hey, you'll never guess what ChatGPT
It's
just
actually
wrote for me."
it's done some really. It's done some good stuff. I was about to say something I used it for and then realized that I
Maybe not.
shouldn't
No,
because
good.
yeah.
But no, it has been some good things. Corey is getting lazier by the day. I'm sure everybody
I am.
will be glad to know.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank
right.
you for those comments. Very much appreciated.
So we're gonna jump to the scene description now.
Yes, we will. So, Jonathan, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Do we
setting
want to
this up for
do?
us.
Do we want to do one without the chairs first, just like a general, and then do the chair?
No,
one?
I don't think
go
so.
right to the chair.
We'll
You
go right to the chair.
So okay, well then, you're gonna. So what's going on now is Jonathan is actually setting up 2 chairs, kind of in the middle of the room for those that are blind or visually impaired that can't see the screen. We're gonna take a picture now. We're gonna have Jonathan sit in one of the chairs, right? So we're gonna have I know, you're just like, I don't know. We're gonna have Jonathan sit in one of the chairs because for me, the scene description, I just don't care. I mean, telling me it's an office, I know I'm in an office. What's important to me
What if you
is
just woke up in an unusual, unknown place? Then?
I have way more problems than getting Be My AI out that if I just woke up in a random
Very true.
place. But for me, I want useful information. Is there a chair available? If so, is there somebody sitting in the chair? I want that kind of information, and that's where GPT is going to do it. So we're going to take a picture.
Yes.
First, I got to get rid of this last one we had. Yes, we had a good chat.
Thanks for chatting.
It was a
You're
great
welcome.
chat.
Had a good chat.
Oh, I had a good.
I had a good
They
check.
are a little. Okay. So I'm going to point my camera.
Jonathan, you need to be sat in one of those chairs.
Oh, yes, please.
There was someone named Carl
Okay.
with a K saying hello in the chat.
Oh, hello, Carl, with a K. All right, here we go.
Hold on. I'll tell you what we can do here. We can switch to our second camera to show Jonathan sat in the chair. Ooh, very exciting. Okay,
Okay,
so
here we go.
Corey's going to take a picture of this.
Okay, so I'm just going to do it myself while what I think is lining up.
Okay.
Button. Take picture.
Okay, there we go.
Analyzing
So
picture.
again, this is Be My AI that we are trying
Yes,
first of all here.
alphabetical. We're back. Okay, processing, analyzing.
Time.
The picture shows an office space with a young man sitting on an orange chair in the
Young
center.
man.
He is wearing glasses, a black shirt, jeans, and brown shoes.
That
His
sounds
hands
like
are
Jonathan.
resting on his knees, and he is looking towards the camera with a neutral expression.
It's very neutral. All right, I'm just going to swipe in to see if there's any more.
The office has a modern look with a gray carpet, and the walls are painted in a light beige and the section in orange with the text "Technology creates possibility." There
Now,
are several black office chairs.
I'm going to stop there because I think that's crazy good. I mean, to be able to give you the wall color and then let you know that
What's
one of our
written on
walls
there.
is different, and we have a big decal up there that it sees. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, especially because the decal.
Yeah, and he's neutral.
The decal actually has the letters TEC in a different font and size.
Yeah.
To the rest of the word of technology. So it kind of figured out that was all one thing, and it read it as technology creates possibility. It's
And
really good.
It is, and I did say before, like, the scene description is. When you're using GPT, the scene description is a whole nother level, like than just the generic ones we were using before.
So much detail.
Now I want to ask it really quickly if there's any open chairs.
Ask more. Button.
So we're going to ask
Message.
more.
Text field.
Are there any empty chairs next to the man with a neutral face?
Are there clear text? Send message.
All right, so send
Send
that.
message. Please wait.
Now
Be my
we're
AI
going to
writing
see
a
if it
message.
does something that's been doing lately.
Be my AI. Yes. There is an empty beige office chair to the left of the man.
Jonathan, can you confirm, is there an empty office chair to the left of you?
Yes.
Okay, confirmed.
So this time it did it.
Yeah,
So
worked perfectly.
I know, but it's really weird. The last few times we've been getting it where GPT is getting the direction wrong.
Yes, so we've had instances where we've taken a photo and it says there's a man on the left when the man is on the right.
Or the empty chair is on the right when it's really on the left.
Yeah, so, but at the moment it seems to be
That
working
one,
okay.
this time it worked, but when we tested it earlier and yesterday, same thing. So
Yeah.
I'm curious, throw it in the comments. Have you had any issues where it's getting these, directions wrong? But that was really cool. So now I know that there is a empty chair, and now I know what side it's on for him. So if I say hello and he speaks, I know now to kind of walk to the other side.
Now
the
the
left
interesting
side.
thing is, Corey, that you don't want to go to the left because it's the left of the man.
Well, and that's it. You're right.
Yeah.
You gotta remember who's left and the yes, exactly.
Yeah. So there's still
All
a bit of thinking to do there.
All right,
So,
now back to our science.
I do have one question on
Jonathan, do you have your microphone on now?
it's too far.
Okay.
Okay, we'll
In
repeat.
terms of left versus right, if
Yes.
I'm facing the opposite way, is it still going to say it's on my left?
I don't know.
would assume not.
You've taken me. That's too far deep.
Jonathan was asking if he's facing the opposite way, will it still say the chair is on his left, even though it should be on his right at that point? We don't know. But,
We don't know. We'll have to try it afterwards.
yes,
but
yes.
yeah. All right. Now I'm going to wake up our Envision glasses. I'm going to go to
Instant
scene
scan,
describe.
call and out, recognize, find object, detect light. More features.
Come on.
Batch
There we
scan.
go.
Find people. Explore. Scan QR code. Detect colors. Describe scene
somewhere.
data.
There it is.
There we go.
All right. We're going to take our same picture. All right.
Very nice.
Oh God! I just pulled my mic out.
I think
They're my headphones.
you pulled out your headphones?
I did. I got it.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm interested to see what we're going to get for this one.
There we go.
Yeah,
In the image, a young man is sitting on
Another
a
young
chair
man.
in a spacious office.
spacious.
He is wearing a black shirt and appears to be enjoying his time there.
Oh, he's cheered up.
There are several
That's
chairs
good.
scattered around the room, including one next to the man's
Ah,
chair.
ah.
Additionally,
right away.
there are 2 desks in the room, each with a computer on it. A monitor can be seen on one of the desks, while another monitor is placed on a
I want
table
to
near
give
the
it a
man's
second, see
chair.
if it mentions the
The room
decal.
also
Yes.
features a couch, which provides additional
We have a
seating
couch in
options.
here?
We do not have a couch.
Overall, the scene depicts a comfortable and well-appointed office space where the man can work or relax during his time there.
Did you hear that, Jonathan? You can
So,
work or relax.
One of the things
To
I've
ask a new question
One of the
about
things
this
I've
image,
noticed
press and
about
hold the
Envision
hint button.
glasses, it tends
Yeah.
to
You can
add a
also
lot
do
of
a one-finger
okay,
swipe
stop.
down to go back or a two-finger
it
single
tends
tap
to
to open
add-
the context menu.
Yes.
Stop talking. It tends to add a lot of that mention at the end about
Yes.
it's a comfortable space for him to work in or rest. They do that quite often. We did one where it took a picture and it said there are chairs for people to sit down and relax as they're walking through the hallway. Like it tends to like to add. I don't know what you call that.
There's a word.
Flowery language.
Yeah, it's flowery,
yeah.
but there's a word for it, and I'm trying to think what it is, but I like it though. It gives you a bit of a feeling, you know.
So it did tell us right off the bat. So an A+ for telling us about the chair right away. It didn't tell us about the color of the walls and the decal like Be My AI did. I don't know that that's super important, but I just
I've got to tell you, I thought that the information given to us by Envision was actually a little better.
Sure. All right. Well, now we're going to ask the question: on what side?
Okay.
What side of the man is the empty chair? There we
There
go.
we go.
The empty chair is on the right side of the man.
Oh,
Is that right or wrong?
that's
To
incorrect.
ask a new question about this image, press and
on
hold
the
the
right
hint
side of
button.
the man.
Oh, it is the right,
You can
not
also
his
do a
right, our
one-finger
right.
swipe down to go
Are you
back
the
or a
man?
two-finger single
He's the
tap
man.
to open the
So
context
it should be on the left
menu.
side of the man then.
No, it's on the man's left side.
To ask a
It's
new
right
question
over
about
there.
Yeah.
this
But that's not
image,
what it
press
said. It
and
said
hold
it's on the
hint
right
button.
side of the man.
You can also do a one-finger
let me
swipe
try
If it
again.
down
says
to
it's
go
on the
back
right
or a
side of the
two-finger
man,
single tap
that
to open
means
the
that's
context
incorrect.
menu.
That's incorrect.
No, if it says it's on the right side of the man, then that's right. If it says it's on the man's right, then it's wrong.
Put in the comments what you think
right?
about this.
The right side of the man is the right. When I'm looking at the man, it's his right side. It's the right
Well,
side
no,
of the
it's
man.
it's your right side. It's his left side.
I know, but it's saying to the right of the man.
But no, it said it's the right side of the man. So
Yes,
from the man's
exactly.
perspective, that's,
no,
that's incorrect.
it's not the man's right side. It's the right side of the man.
I understand what
It's
you're
not
saying. I promise you I understand what you're saying. But the thing
Jonathan,
is...
you're on my side, right?
I think that it was correct correct in how it described.
Yeah,
where
I
the
think so
chair
too. I think Luke is wrong.
I think that
You are
that
from
could be-
England and you're wrong.
No, you're clearly wrong.
I know.
I think that this could be interpreted either way, and I think it's confusing.
It is a little confusing.
Thank you.
It
It would be better if it said it's on the man's left side. I think that would be less
Correct.
ambiguous.
Or I should say it is
It's on your right side. It's on
When
your-
looking at the man, it's
It
on
is on
his
your
right.
right. No, it's on your right.
It's on. Oh yeah, your right, not his right. Yeah. Yeah, you're wrong. Anyways, so what's
When can a chair being on a man's left side mean a chair being on a man's right side?
'Cause
That
when
is a philosophical question we have here.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
the
is
chair
left right?
is on the right of the man.
So maybe because we were saying we were having confusing issues with it saying things were on the right or the left, but maybe we were just interpreting it incorrectly all the time.
I don't know. I'm going to bring. I will put it in the comments later tonight. I am going to talk to my wife, who has a master's in English, and I am going to ask her what.
I'm interested to know. In the chat, how did you interpret that? I honestly want to know, how did you interpret that? If it said it is on the
Can I ask it one more time to get it? I want the language again.
What? Yeah. Can you say? Okay.
I'm gonna
it
ask
might
it
say
again.
something different though. We'll find out.
What side of the man is the empty chair? Okay, that's the same question I asked last time.
The empty chair is on the right side of the man.
To
To
me,
ask a new
when I
question
hear
about
that,
this
to me,
image,
I
press
think
and
it's
hold the hint
on
button.
From your
my
perspective,
right-hand
it is on the
side.
right side of the man.
One finger
Correct.
swipe down
From
to
his
go back,
perspective,
or
it's
a
on the left
two-finger
side of the
single
But
tap
it's,
to
but
open
it's,
the context
but
menu.
I asked the question, so it's my perspective.
I can understand that. That makes sense.
It is
That
kind of
makes sense.
confusing, though.
But it's interesting that both of these devices are connecting to GPT,
Yeah.
but they're giving you different ways.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just curious. The API, like, what is the question? How is it?
a good question.
Why? Why? I asked the same question to each. Why? You would think it would just feed that same exact question. It heard what I said.
Well,
feed
it depends whether it's asking Arthur Indigo or Abigail Iroquois.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Abigail
difference.
Indigo, his wife. They both are part of.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they
she got
created it
married
together.
to him. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So it's Abigail Indigo.
She changed her name.
And they have a child called Amanda Indigo, but she's only 3 years old. So if you get answers that seem a little bit odd, it's probably because it asked Amanda. And she's not quite there.
What is going on? Let me hold on. Let me ask Be My AI. What is going on? All right. What time is it?
Corey, we have wasted so much time here. We've only done 2 tasks, and it's nearly the end of the show.
Now we did 2 important tasks, though,
We did.
right?
Let's see what the most important one is from the remainder. Please.
Okay, go ahead. I was just going to say the picture import.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, the last one we'll take really quick a look at is, you have to send me a picture, I think? Or should I just, okay. The last one is the ability to use the Be My AI to describe a picture that's sent to you or already in your photo library. Now, the Envision Glasses cannot do this.
No.
Although the Envision app does, but my belief, and someone put it in the comment in case we're wrong, but my understanding is that the Envision app, which is free, does not have GPT integration. So even though you can feed in a picture, it's going to give you a real basic thing.
Yeah.
All right,
So I'm going to send 2 pictures. One of them is going to be a traditional image with no text in it.
Okay.
The second one is going to be an image with handwriting in it.
Okay, I'm going to take off the Envision
don't wanna
glasses.
keep
I
on
don't need
wearing
them on
those?
anymore.
That's weird.
Okay, go for it.
I thought they suited you.
I'm going to turn off. the-
Okay, so here's the first picture now, Corey. My question to you is what
This is my phone number.
is in the picture? Obviously, that's my question. What is in the picture? I was going to say something else, but it would give the game away.
Okay, so send me just one so far.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask you, what is in this picture?
Okay. Send away.
All right, give me a chance.
Consensus in the chat that the Envision Glasses were correct in how they were describing.
Okay,
Gotcha.
good. Okay. As long as people understand what
Yeah.
it's saying, that's the main thing. So if
That is
people feel that was right, then that's great. That sounded really dismissive. I didn't mean it like that.
If you believe it's right, then fine. Yeah.
If people feel like the sun revolves around the earth, then why not?
I'm sorry you feel that way.
All right, so here we go.
Yep. Yep.
So you should receive it any second now. I'm excited.
1 unread message.
There you go.
There we go.
1.
Oh my gosh.
Who's texting you?
Yes.
Unread.
There you go. So let's do this last.
Includes save vertical save Luke Scriven.
Bring up. So I'm going to double tap on the picture.
Photo.
I'm going to go to share.
Done. Photo.
Oh,
Share.
can you
Visual
turn up your
share.
phone at all or not?
Yep.
Visual lookup. Button. Share. Button.
I'm going to go to share.
Photo dismiss pop-up.
And now this brings up a whole big long thing that we can do, all the different actions. I'm going to scan through as fast as I can and find describe with Be My AI. I think I can move it up closer too. But
Recognize with extract text, share, describe with Be My Eyes.
there we go. Double tap.
Cancel. Button. Please wait. Be My AI, please wait. Be My AI is writing a message.
Thank you.
So now it's analyzing the picture, and we will see what it thinks about this
The
image.
image shows a penguin. The image shows a penguin perched on the rocky surface. The penguin is facing forward with its black and white plumage clearly visible, and it has a distinctive pattern of spots on its white chest. The rocks are jagged and have a mix of gray and brown tones. In the background, there is another penguin partially visible, peeking out from behind the rocks. The setting appears to be a rocky enclosure, possibly at a zoo or aquarium.
See this one.
You know what? That's amazing. I hadn't noticed that other penguin in the picture.
All right, I'm going to ask it a question. Oh, well, that was, okay, let me do ask a question.
Text, clear text, message,
go.
text field. Insertion point and end.
Will this penguin bite me? I'm very scared of penguins.
Clear text, send message.
I want to see what it's going to say.
Be My AI is writing a message.
I think
Be My AI. Penguins generally do not bite humans unless they feel threatened or provoked. In a controlled environment like a zoo or aquarium, they are used to human presence.
There you
However,
go.
it's always best to respect their space and not attempt to touch or feed them.
very true. Always
Very good.
respect a penguin space.
Yes.
Yes.
That actually was really cool. I mean, honestly, it gave me a really cool description of what that image was.
It did.
I thought that was great.
perfectly accurate in
Yeah.
every way. I'm surprised that you weren't more surprised about the fact that I sent you a picture of a penguin. You took it in stride. You were,
Oh,
yeah, you were just
I
like, yeah,
was,
it's a
I
penguin.
was thrilled. I thought it
a
was going to be inappropriate picture, so I was very happy that it was just a penguin.
I'll send you one of those after the show, and we can see
I
what
am.
Be My Eyes says.
I'm going to cancel. So you're going to send me one more?
I am. So that was just an image, but this one will contain handwriting in it because
Okay.
I want to see whether this app is able to interpret handwriting.
And this is not computer print. This is actual handwriting.
Actual
Okay.
handwriting. So let me find the picture here. Okay, so here's the picture, and I'm going to go ahead and share this with you. And off it goes. So let's see what we get this time. Now, I will say the quality of the handwriting is fairly good. I believe it's a lady's handwriting. It is somewhat cursive, and it also has some kind of colored-in design to it as well.
Okay, I'm going to go to share again. We'll find our...
Describe with Me My Eyes.
Okay.
Button.
There it is.
Cancel. Button. Message. Text field. Please wait. Be My AI is writing a message.
Well, thank you.
How come this
Be
is
My
not
AI
playing
is
a
still
tune?
writing a message.
How come it's not playing a little song for us?
It doesn't do it when you ask questions, only
kind
when
of
it
sad.
analyzes the first picture.
Kind of sad.
This is taking longer than usual.
It sure
Please
is.
wait. Be My AI. The image shows a whiteboard with the following text written in marker. Program goal. Develop and provide an innovative, accessible and sustainable portfolio of programs and services to individuals impacted by vision loss. The text is written in different colors. Program goal is in red, and the rest of the text is in black.
That's
There is a
pretty
whiteboard
cool.
eraser and 2 markers placed on the tray at the bottom of the whiteboard. The wall behind the whiteboard is beige.
Well, now it's just showing off. That is really cool. Not only to read the handwriting, but to also recognize the different colors, tell you. At first, I thought it was gonna end with it just saying there's multiple colors, but then for it to tell you what word was what color, that's really
And
cool.
Corey, it identified that it was written in marker.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, looks like it can read handwriting. Now, if the handwriting was very poor, then
Sure.
I assume it wouldn't do as good a job.
Now, the question is, we didn't do this because now we're not in front of the whiteboard, but taking a picture with Envision AI, I'm not sure how the scene describe would do if it would do something similar.
Yes.
But what we're doing here was not so much about live, but more about pictures that are sent to you.
Yes. So again,
very
this
cool.
is a feature of Be My AI. Obviously, with the Envision Glasses, you can't upload photos, but with the Envision AI app, then you can. But what were you saying about
Should we
that?
try it really quick
Yeah,
with the
let's try it.
Envision? I'm just
Why not?
curious. Okay.
Be My AI.
I'm going to
Cancel.
cancel out
Do you
of
want to do
here.
the penguin? Do you want to do the text? Or
I'm
do you
gonna
want
do
a
the
whole new
text here.
Program goal. Photo.
Okay.
Photo.
So
Action done. Photo done.
let's
Button.
just do this
Group
for me.
scriven.
Okay, so there's your
Save photo. Group
image.
scriven. Back button.
And we'll go to
Photo.
share.
Done. Photo. Share. Add group. Share. Button. Photo. Mail.
And let's go all the way.
No. Put more. Cop. Save. Assign. Print. Add. Create. Save. Recognize. Save. Recognize with seeing AI. Save. Envision it.
Okay,
Button.
it's an
Envision it. I like that.
Although I wonder if I'm not logged in, it's
Envision.
probably going to
Please
yell at
log
me.
in using
Oh, I
your-
knew it was going to do that. I got a new phone recently. So, All right, never mind.
Log in with
So that's
Apple.
something you can
Please
try
log
at
in
home
with the-
because unfortunately our science has broken.
I forgot to log in.
Yes, indeed. But anyway,
But
I
I'm
think
almost positive it's
Yeah.
going to be using the old model of scene description that we saw, like with Seeing AI, where it's
Okay.
very generic.
yeah, because we don't
But-
think that AI is built into the Envision AI.
I don't think so. I
the
don't
GPT.
think so. But again, throw in the comments though if anybody knows if is GPT included in the Envision app under the kind of scene describe mode. Let us know.
Do you ever feel,
if we are
Corey, like
wrong.
we're trying to get our audience to do our jobs for us?
Yeah, please come to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have an appointment at 1:30 today. If you could come and teach screen reader, that'd be great.
That would be fantastic. All right.
right.
Well, it's 11:47, so
Science
that means
is
it's the end
over.
of the show, and science
is.
has ended forever. But I think, well, okay. I mean, they're
So-
both pretty good.
To wrap up,
Yeah.
I am picking Be My AI.
Okay.
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
And I said this before. The Envision glasses are about $2,400, $2,500.
Yeah.
They do a lot, right? They do this, the instant text, the read text, call an ally, IRA, batch scan, scene describer, money identifier, blah, 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 blah. You can get all that in your app on your phone.
Yes.
But the Envision glasses are hands-free and head-mounted.
Yeah.
So you have to decide if $2,500 is worth the head-mounted piece of Envision AI and the potential convenience of having all of those features in one app/platform
Yeah.
versus potentially having to use Seeing AI and Envision app and maybe Be My AI app. You know, you're doing a mix of apps at that point. So again, for me, I preferred the Be My AI. I always have my phone with me. I forget to charge things and bring it. So that's
You forget to
that's
charge
my
your
rep.
phone as well, though, to be fair.
I do, but that one I usually remember.
Okay.
But to wrap up, the science is that that's subjectively that's what I pick.
Yeah, I understand your point. I think they're both decent. I think for me, the Be My AI did a better job with the menu.
Yes.
I preferred the way that Envision did the environment stuff.
Yep, I would agree.
But I mean, they're very close, and because you can ask questions, you're usually going to get the info that you want from either device. So I think you're right. At some point, it comes down to the cost analysis, and ultimately, I mean, Be My AI is free, so it's kind of hard to beat that.
I will say with the Envision glasses, you know, having the ability to do call an ally or IRA head mounted is really awesome, especially going through airports or any kind of mobility.
Yeah.
That's a big game. You know,
It's difficult though, you know, for these companies now because they release this new feature and it's like, oh, we've got this new feature. It's going to be amazing. You can describe anything that you want and you can ask it questions and it's going to be incredible. And you think, wow, that is awesome. But then every other device also has it because it's not proprietary to these companies.
Correct.
It's a separate thing, and so anybody can get on board.
And to expand on that, honestly, there's a wow factor.
Yeah.
Oh wow! But then if you stop and think about it, it a lot of times serves no purpose in your daily life. I mean, it's really cool explaining the colors and the paint and the carpet color and this and the man sitting there with a black shirt on. But at the end of the day, does that matter? And for some, it does. Some people really enjoy knowing, you know, getting a kind of a picture in their head or getting an idea. But I think for a lot of people too, a lot of that information is not all that needed. It's
Maybe not.
fluff, it's cool,
Yes.
but at the end of the day, it's like, is it really cool? So
Yeah, I think though, you know, the stuff with the menu, like reading text,
that's
summarizing,
great. Yeah.
all of that stuff is very
that
handy.
that is a huge, you know, absolutely changes the way people access things.
Not to mention also the ability to analyze photos, because what if a family member sends you a photo?
Yep.
And now at least you can get a good description of
Yep,
what's in the
absolutely.
photo. So, yeah. But all in all, I mean, it's really cool. The technology in general is cool. We're going to see it in more and more things here. So why not give it a try if you haven't? You know, see if it's something which will benefit you in any way.
Yeah.
And have some fun like we have done today.
Check out our video, Be My AI, that was out last week. Stay tuned for our video next week. That's going to drop. It's a doozy for Jonathan to edit. If we pull it off, I think it'll be very funny.
Me too.
It's
Let's just say it's a holiday special.
it is our holiday, our end of year holiday special.
And we'll leave it at that for now.
So in 2 weeks, it's what's the date in 2 weeks?
14th?
Nope.
No.
21st. So that is going to be our last show. We potentially have guests.
Do we?
Well, we had guests for
Oh, yeah.
14th, but then they never
No, they
confirmed.
did. They
Okay.
confirmed. Yep.
We do have 2 guests on the 21st. We have the one and only Sam Stevie from The Blind Life.
Blind Life, yeah. Is he the one? Sorry, I was just hung up there. Is he the one and only Sam Stevie in the entire world?
Yes.
Okay.
From The Blind Life.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, is that true though? I don't even know. Maybe there might be another one. Who knows?
That does Blind Life?
You never know.
Oh, that's weird.
You never know.
And then we have the one and only from Humanware, Peter Tusick, that will be joining
is
us.
he well, he is definitely the
From
only Peter
Human,
Tusick at Human.
They are, I think, 2 of the funniest guys. I think the last time we've had them on.
I'm glad that you're
all 4 of us.
placing all the effort onto making humor onto them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because now we can just sit back and be completely unfunny, and they
Yeah.
can make all the jokes.
How is that different from any other show that we do? So anyways, join us in 2 weeks. We will be doing some kind of thing with the 4 of us.
Yeah.
AT wrap-up, quiz show. I don't know what
It'll be
it's
a
going to be.
combination, I think.
It'll be
if we
fun.
can. Yeah. So
join us.
definitely join us for that. Don't forget, you can always write things in the chat, and we do appreciate any comments, and they will be read aloud. So feel free to do that. We do obviously have a YouTube channel. You're on it right now. Isn't that
Hey,
cool?
look at that.
Yep. And so keep tuned to the channel. Any likes are appreciated. Any subscribes are really appreciated. If you don't like, well, that's okay as well, But hopefully you did.
Still click like.
Still click like.
No,
why not?
nobody will say no. Nobody will know the difference. You made it this far?
Yeah,
Seriously?
exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. If anybody doesn't like it, why are you still watching?
Yeah.
But yes, I believe we have something in the chat here to wrap up, Jonathan.
Yeah, just one last message. We had someone named Mr. L who
Hi,
wants
Mr. L.
to thank us very much for doing this.
Oh well, thank you,
thank you,
Mr.
Mr.
L,
L.
for watching. We do it for you guys, and we enjoy it.
We did it
and
only for Mr. L.
We did it, did we? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That's your personal show there. But no, we enjoy doing it, and we really enjoy when people get involved because that makes it feel all worthwhile if we know that people are watching and enjoying. So thank you very much, and I don't want to get emotional, but thank you for the whole year, I guess, because we're almost at the
Almost
end
there.
again. Yeah,
Well,
so
next time we'll do our.
we will. We'll do our emotional.
I didn't bring
farewell
tissues
for the
this
year.
time.
Fair enough. But yes, for now, goodbye, and we will see you in a couple of weeks' time. Don't forget to check out our video, our produced video that we'll be releasing next Thursday. Bye for now.
Thanks for joining us for another Tech Connect Live. If you enjoyed Corey and Luke's antics, be sure to join us next time. For all things Tech Connect, go to vision-forward.org/techconnect.